Hi, you guys. Welcome to another episode of the Current Besties podcast. Today we have our first official non-Ernesto guest. Jordy joins us on the podcast. He is a singer, songwriter, sex icon, and he's here to talk about his new album, In Retrospect, that comes out on July 10th. And do him and Jazz flirt during the podcast? I don't know. You have to see. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the studio and hanging out with us. Our first official guest on the Current Besties podcast.
Yes.
I'm obsessed.
Yes, one of our favorite artists as well, Jordy. We are obsessed.
You guys, thank you.
We are, yes, yeah.
But before we talk your music, I want to get to know you.
Yeah.
A little bit, Jordy.
Yeah.
What
do you want to know?
Let me see my notes.
You're like, I have a lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions. There's 11 written here.
Oh.
You grew up in Illinois?
Yes.
Illinois, yeah.
How is
Illinois.
that? Wait, is it not Illinois?
Illinois.
It's Illinois.
Some people say Illinois.
Illinois. S is silent.
Yeah.
But like also like I'm down for I like Illinois too.
I grew up in California my whole life. I'm so sorry about that.
Wait, don't apologize.
Yeah. Also, that's not the last time you're going to miss say a word wrong.
I love you for all of you.
Illinois.
But
Illinois is how you say it. Okay.
Illinois.
And we learn something new every day.
Illinois. But yeah, like Chicago, Illinois. No, Illinois is the state, Chicago is the city. We love that. Okay. Yes.
You grew up in the suburbs.
I grew up in the suburbs.
Okay.
Correct.
But then would you go into the city, like Chicago? Like how close is...
Like 30 minutes north of the city.
Okay.
So really close. And yeah, I grew up like going into the city for, seeing shows, concerts, musicals, just like going to hang, good food. I love Chicago a lot.
I was going to ask. My dad's from Chicago, but
cool.
I haven't been there in a long time, but I want to know about the food. I always want to know. Where's like the best pizza place? Like when you go, what are the spots that you have to go to?
My hot take is like Chicago is the best food city, and like you can clock me for that, but like that is my full opinion. I have lived in LA for 10 years. I've spent a lot of time in New York, although not enough time. I know New York is like an amazing food city. So is LA, but like Chicago has my heart food wise. I just feel like they have it down, but also a lot of the food is nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
So like I love deep dish pizza. I also love a New York slice. Like they're very different things.
But which one's better?
I mean, it's different. Like my childhood is like Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza.
Okay.
Like that is my childhood. So like just that specific flavor sticks with you. But I love a New York slice.
Mm-hmm.
But Chicago just like has my heart. I feel like there's incredible like Greek food in Chicago, like a huge Greek community. There's incredible like Chinese food in Chinatown. There's great Mexican food. I'm not as good as California.
Is there great Mexican food?
There is great Mexican food, but it's that
First
that is
I'm hearing of it.
that is something LA obviously has on Chicago.
Yes.
But I don't know, like I love a Chicago like hot dog burger joint.
Oh, okay.
Like,
is there good Chinese food in Chicago?
Chinatown's great. There's a lot of good stuff.
I feel like LA, the Chinese food can be hit or miss.
I agree. I prefer like a New
so.
York style takeout than like LA. I
Theirs
feel
is
like
way better.
Yeah.
Wait, can you remind me? There's Illuminati's.
Yes.
And there's what else? What's the other one? Ghirardelli?
Ghirardelli chocolate.
What's the other
Giordano's.
Giordano?
Giordano's is like maybe I think that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, I
of.
think there's just two like big like.
But there's also
chains.
there's a bunch. Like now there's this place called Pequod's, and Pequod's is really good deep dish pizza because it has like cheese on like the crust kind of thing.
Yes, I
so
want
there's
that.
like crispy cheese bits, and it's so good.
I recently went to Chicago. I've never been to Chicago my entire life, and then in the last year I've gone like 5 times.
Like 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I keep going to different deep dish places.
Yeah.
And
Did you try Illuminati's or no?
I've tried Illuminati's.
Okay.
And
Giordano's.
Giordano's, but every time I go to different deep dish pizza place, people are in my DMs giving me death threats.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
oh, that's like towards you. You
you're
got to
going
go to
to a
this
different
place.
one?
You got to go to that place. Like,
Yeah, I'm not that intense about it. I'm like,
Okay.
eat whatever you want to eat. You know what I mean? But it's like I have my recs.
but people have their staples.
People have their staples. Yeah,
So we
definitely.
have to go to Illuminati's and Ghirardelli's.
It's Lou Malnati.
Lou
It's like
Malnati's.
think of it as like a man named Lou, like
Okay.
Lou Malnati.
Lou Malnati, okay.
Not the Illuminati.
But also, I will say something controversial too. Like Chicago has like thin crust, like pub style pizza that's different than a New York slice because it's like cut into squares. But there's this place called Barnaby's that was this pizza parlor like in my hometown in Northbrook. And they do like a pub style crust that's like a cornmeal crust, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's like really crispy and delicious. But it's again, it's its own thing. Like I think people get really tied up in the whole like New York and Chicago, like what's better? I'm like, they're so different. Like we can both, I think we can all sing.
Did you ever think like
I think we all have good
I think
pizza.
we all can like pizza. You know what I mean?
you like pizza? I love pizza.
Yeah, like let's just keep the good vibes, you know?
So growing up in Illinois,
yes.
Did you ever like from a very young age were you always like singing is like my goal? Like I want to move to LA, a big city. Like tell me more about like.
I didn't know how I was like gonna do it.
Okay.
But I knew that like I started singing at a very young age. There's home videos of me like as I'm learning to walk. So like I was half crawling, half walking, and I was half singing. No, and half singing to Dudley the Dragon, which was like a children's show, like the theme song to Dudley the Dragon. So like it was like,
was that like puppet?
It was like can you walk like a dragon? And then I would go, Dudley, can you talk like a dragon? Or my mom and dad would sing that, and I would go, Dudley. And so I just started like singing really early, and like clearly my parents definitely like noticed. And then when I got old enough to figure out that I like could do it actually for fun, like I think I saw like a musical or something, and I was like, I really want to do that. And so I started doing like local children's theater. And
wait, which musical did you see?
The musical that
I don't even remember. I think there was a family friend of ours who was in like a children's production show of something. I honestly don't remember what the musical was. It might have been, no, it wasn't Annie. It was just something. I saw the stage and I saw them singing on stage, and I was like, that looks really fun.
Yeah.
So like theater and choir, that had my heart first, just because I think that's where, like, if you're a singer, like, and you're that age, like, I don't know, there wasn't really many like songwriting, like pop music classes to take. You know what I mean? It's like you either do like theater or choir, and that's what I did, and I loved it.
So you did musical theater?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, what was the first musical you were in?
Oh my God. So there was like this children's theater in my town that put on these shows that they kind of like wrote themselves. It was called Kid Stage.
Oh,
okay. Love Kid Stage.
I really maybe this will hit
the Kids Bop of musical theater.
This will hit a corner of the internet. People from Northbrook, Illinois. I don't know, but they would do shows like Kid Stage Hits the Beach, and it would be a jukebox musical where they'd take music from that era, and it would be like a story, but we would sing the songs from like that era. I guess
like an unofficial musical,
like an unofficial.
Have to pay rights, like let the children have fun.
Exactly. But then I was in High School Musical.
You guys did a High School Musical in your high school? This was in the community theater first.
Okay,
got it.
So like I did.
Wait, how old were you when you did High School Musical? Is like my number one.
I know, me too, and that was like sexual awakening.
I mean, for me, yes, absolutely. I said this on another podcast, but I made my girlfriend watch High School Musical with me so many times, and I'll say it again.
That is unreal.
I was just like, babe, like date night, High School, we gotta watch.
And you're like, oh, it's reminding me of Benny Drama being like, Lady Gaga's so hot.
Exactly.
It's very that energy. Yeah, like, Ashley Tisdale, we need to watch it. She's so hot.
The music in me. Wait, so you did it at how?
I was
age?
Troy too.
Of course you were Troy.
I was Troy in High School Musical. What else did I do? I did a bunch. High school, we did like Rent in Chicago.
In high school?
In high school.
Wait, did you do one of those high school productions where you changed AIDS to like diabetes?
Like
no.
Like strep throat or something?
No, what was that?
Strep throat instead of AIDS?
No. They stayed it was technically, I do believe it was like a high school version, but it wasn't. It was very much still about AIDS and like all of that. I assume, I don't even know what was taken out of the show. Like we had an angel, that we had a guy who played Angel.
I love that.
No, my school was. I went to a public high school, but like the arts program was taken very seriously. Like you'd think it was a performing arts school, but it wasn't. And I think that was like a huge reason why I also felt like I was capable of pursuing it.
Yeah.
Because I had people looking at me being like, this is serious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, then it's serious. I'm
Wait,
down.
so who did you play in Rent?
I sang the solo in Seasons of Love.
Oh, which is a really good part.
That was a good one. I did it. Yeah. I never, in the big musicals, I never usually got the lead role in the musicals.
Wait.
I know. I always.
Either. Although I did play Angel, but
Wait, you did play Angel.
We did Rent in our college, and I played Angel, but I was the understudy.
Okay.
And the night before opening night, there was a lot of drama with the Angel. Like, I don't want to like.
What'd you do to them?
What college too?
I went to UC Davis in California.
Yeah.
Go Aggies!
Woo!
It's a small cow town. But a great place to go to college. I'm from Sacramento, and so like it's 20 minutes away from Sacramento.
Good old Sac.
And it was one of those things, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but it was one of those things where like everyone thought that I should have gotten the part, but it went to this other guy. And
how'd you know that?
I think it was just like the rumor mill.
What they were saying?
Things get around. There might have been some campaigning involved. Of who's this guy? Like every theater to party. I was like, anyways, the day before opening night, he gets fired.
Oh, wow.
And I have to step
Why was he
in.
fired? Oh, maybe.
No, it's okay.
No, you can say
Jonathan Bailey. No, I'm kidding. No. He was a beautiful singer, could sing the part so well, but he was not the best actor and not the best person to work with. So like when he was like a person that like, if you gave him a note, he'd be like, oh, why? I thought I did that.
And they fired him the day before the show? That's juicy.
The day before the show.
That's tea.
They like were a couple days before the show. They were like, Uly, just like start like really like getting to like know this part. Yeah. And so my singing wasn't as good, but my acting was
you stole
and I got
the show.
through it.
Yeah, no, you killed it. I can imagine.
Can you tell me who was it? We went to the same college, so I might know this person.
No one you know.
We'll bleep it. We'll bleep it.
And that was all the other thing too. It was no one you knew.
Oh shit.
I don't even remember his name. I didn't care to.
And history won't
remember it. History won't. I don't remember his name. He was like a new like kid. He was like a freshman or like a sophomore that like. This was his first audition.
Yeah. You fully pushed him down the stairs.
I was a senior. I was a super senior at the time, so I was the president of our like theater department. Like I was like,
of course,
this doesn't make any sense.
What was your first viral moment? Was it like long distance?
That was like the first big one. There was like a song right before that called "I Just Want to Be Loved" that had like definitely like a moment, but long distance was like very pivotal to so many things that ended up happening for me. I mean, that's when I signed my first record deal. Like there were so many things that were happening that felt like, oh my God, like my dreams are coming true, like in this moment. And I look back on those times like with such fondness and like, wow, like that was so exciting. And also like there was like some shit going on during that time too. I was younger. I had less boundaries. I was like kind of way more willing to just like submit to the industry and just like do what I needed to do. Whereas, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, now, do whatever it takes.
Yeah, it's like 6 years in, I'm like, there were things I was willing to do then that I wouldn't do now. But like I don't know, you're in that like delusional, exciting part of your 20s where you just feel like you're on top of the world. And long distance was a huge moment. I think that it ended up resonating a lot just because people naturally were long distance from like their family during the pandemic and like their friends and even romantic partners too. And so I do think it was like a cosmic timing type of thing, but that's when I signed my record deal and I started really doing it full time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was all during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I have been with my husband now for 10 years, but like I miss having crushes.
A crush is fun. Yeah. A crush is really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like your music like kind of like leans into that like hopeful, like crushy,
all encompassing.
You know, like the highs of like having a crush and then the lows of it was just such like it was like a drug to have a crush. I miss it.
It is a drug to have a crush. Your love is my drug, as Kasha,
as they do say.
They do say. No, crushes are great and really fun. And I also think that a crush felt very different when I was 23 than how it feels at 31. Like, and when I was writing songs at 23, I don't know. I really wanted a boyfriend at 23. And of course I've gotten to a point where I welcome love and I would be so like grateful to like meet someone, but I also put so much less pressure on it now than I did then. Like it felt like I needed it then. And I think that you can kind of hear that in the songs. Like long distance, I wrote about a boy I met literally on Instagram and I like wrote him a fucking love song. And I was just like, my heart was so in it. And now I'm like Jordy, oh my God, why'd you do that? Like you gave up so quickly. You gave in so quickly.
We've all been there.
But we've all been there.
Yeah.
And we're human, you know? It's the queer experience.
I want to bring up something, just like a complete tangent.
Please.
So we were talking about like quarantine era times. Sure. I sent you a DM.
and bring it up. Yeah.
I
Sit
sent
down.
you a DM
Sit down.
a long time ago.
Wait, no.
And it was I was a casting producer at the time, and I messaged you about a television opportunity.
Sorry, yeah.
See, the posture sits up. Yes.
Casting what?
I'll just read
Hello?
it to you really quickly.
Okay,
Hi,
I'm ready.
Jordy. I'm a casting producer working on a new competition series where influencers and aspiring influencers can win a big cash prize. Would love to send you some info. I can email you if you're interested. Did not read the message. Did not look at the message.
First of all, how dare I? Second of all, is that cash still lying around?
Well, not anymore.
Okay, got it.
Also, I think you're better than the show. But
Did it end up being a thing?
probably, yeah. But
Okay.
I was like, I was a fan of yours
Love
at the
Island.
time.
Ever heard of
I
it?
get it. Just like a little
Just a little small project
Small
called Love
show,
Island.
yeah.
Little show.
But yeah, I was like, oh, he would be great for this show. You have a lot of other things happening now. But as a casting producer, a lot of people ignored me. But I knew when we were going to meet you today, I was like, the first thing I want to mention is that you ignored
Do you
my
forgive
DM.
me?
Yeah, of course. You're
Okay,
here.
thank God. Okay.
Well, I haven't heard an apology yet, actually.
I'm genuinely so sorry. And I want you to feel loved by me.
Thank you. But I'll say, do you ignore a lot of DMs? Because there could be love in your inbox that you might just be swiping past and don't even see.
I hear that's what the
That's
kids
where
are
it's
doing these days.
happening
It's
right
like
now.
it's in the DMs.
The DMs is where
like,
people are finding their
That's like
man.
the new Hinge. That's the new Bumble.
I know,
that's
and
the new Grindr.
I've done a DM before for sure.
Yeah.
Like trying to meet someone, get a coffee. I mean, if we're like liking each other's photos, I'm like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Let's make it happen.
what's going on? The DMs can be tough because like you just get a lot of random shit that you need to like, I don't know, like you just never know what's real and what's not at this point.
Yeah.
So
Like, you probably read that and was like,
no, it
that
says I
doesn't
didn't read
sound-
it. There's there is so much I did right. It said I didn't
Yeah,
say read.
everyone thinks I'm fake. It's okay. I was like,
Yeah,
they
that's
thought
true.
I was fake when I worked
when
in that.
you
Yeah.
read the message, I was like, this sounds like a
But I
scam.
actually, even
Hello, friend.
the other night, I got like a casting. Sometimes those specifically the casting director DMs. Sometimes that does like there's like a spam like radar thing in my brain
Totally.
that goes off because
As
I'm
there
like
should be.
because they're like, hey Jordy, I'm a casting director. Like, here's my bank account and like here, like if you want to send a direct deposit, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, got it.
scammers out there.
No, I it's impossible to go through like everything, but I really do try to go through everything and like respond to people
Your inbox is flooded.
and
with
say
DMs.
hi.
Well, let me tell you something. When you go into your DMs and you know how there's a request.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you need to go to hidden request.
Oh,
Just
why do they hide requests?
I don't know. There's a
think-
lot of
Do
tabs.
they detect like bad
I
shit?
think there's like a the detection thing that goes into a separate folder that's like hidden requests.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's spam, but some of it's not.
Got
and
it.
so if you wanna there might be potential there.
like before I went to London, I got like an unsolicited like whole pic, like full whole.
That's so lucky.
Romantic. Very romantic.
It just was like it was.
That's so I never get whole pics.
You didn't have to
Guys.
ask. You didn't have to ask for it either. It was just given to you.
No, it
How
was
lovely.
completely. It was like I hear you're coming to to London, like
Wink.
here. Yeah, exactly.
Do you get messages like that all the time?
Sometimes
So sweet. like
I love how I'm like, ugh, you're like, wait, please send them to me.
yeah, and I literally have said this often, and I still like. I think it's
You
like,
want a whole pic?
Yeah, something.
yeah, okay.
Some kind. I'm missing the like crush era.
Yeah,
like,
you need
know, like
you need a hole to crush on.
Yeah.
Why
I
don't you
get
do
it, I
some
get it.
role play? You and Ernesto just pretend like, hey, I just met you, and then he just like sends you.
And
a
this
whole
is
pic or
crazy.
something.
yeah, we do that sometimes.
Here's my whole.
But it's
pic.
just like I just like an unsolicited like picture.
Yeah.
Never, and you experience that. And I'm sorry. Do you like that or not?
I wasn't a fan of that one.
Is it because
that particular one?
person?
I don't wanna see it.
Have there been photos that you have been a fan of?
Well, I'm
No,
sure.
it's not. I'm not getting like nudes all the time, but that just was an experience I had recently where I was just like, whoa, like okay, cool.
And then did you meet up with them?
No, I did not. I did not. But you know, I didn't send any hate. I let them send that whole. And
Oh, did you like at least like double tap it?
I don't
Like,
know if I did.
hard?
I don't know. I don't know.
They're putting themselves out there. there. The
I know,
least
but
you
like,
could do
just
is
a little double
double-hearted.
tap.
But that's kind of like I didn't ask for it. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Like if I
Yeah.
asked for it, that would be really rude if I didn't double
Yeah.
tap. Of course I would double tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like you also, if you didn't enjoy it, you don't want to like lead them on because like a double tap is like.
Right.
Just
It's like an
opens the
invitation for
floodgates.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever unsolicited?
Gotten whole pics?
Just like any pics, yeah, like whole or
Yeah,
otherwise.
Like,
I'm,
duh.
I'm exceptionally single. Yeah, I get them often. We went to Mexico. We posted that we were in Puerto Vallarta, and some random person just sent me a video of their hole.
Did you double tap or did you leave it?
I did. I also commented, "Wow, so lovely."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was like, next time we're here, maybe we can meet up.
Wow,
Yeah.
so lovely.
See, you never showed me.
I
Cool.
want to guess your signs, kind of.
Oh, do it. Yes. Yeah.
Are you a Taurus?
No.
What was it? Was that? Are you offended?
No. I don't.
Signs are very sensitive here.
Yeah.
So tread. tread.
That was your first strike.
Tread fucking lightly, okay?
I guess I have a lot of close Taurus friends, but I
Okay.
see my Taurus friends as people who are like so down to be comfy cozy, but like
Yeah.
are the ones who can also rally and
Okay.
like gather the troops.
That's
Yes,
very jazz.
that's very me.
Like
That's
there's
very
both
jazz.
elements
Yeah.
there.
And very
I'm afraid
just-
of guessing now. Now you've put so much pressure on me because I'm like afraid of offending you.
But you're gonna have to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. I'm scared. Are you a fire sign?
I actually don't know what element I
You're not a fire sign.
am. Okay, I'm not a fire sign.
Okay.
Check with me, yeah.
Are you a water sign? Are you both?
You're not a water
I'm
sign.
not.
Are you?
No.
Oh God!
Wait, what
guys.
sign are you? Wait, you gotta help him out.
We're both air signs.
Oh, Libra. Someone's
Jazz.
You're a Libra.
No.
You're not a Libra.
No. So there's two more left.
You're an Aquarius.
Absolutely not.
You're,
Jordy.
you're a Capricorn.
Wait, is Capricorn an air sign?
Wait, Capricorn's Earth, I think.
You're
okay.
so good at this.
I was really hoping like that first guess was gonna be like, yeah, oh my God, how are you so good at that? And now I'm just.
It's okay. I don't know.
It would have been iconic if you got it right the first time.
Please help. Please help.
Okay, I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini, so you're a fire. Wait, is Gemini
That's
not fire?
air. No, that's air.
Oh, that's air.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
what
then
are?
he is a Libra, which is also an air sign.
Got
Besties.
it. Got it.
They get along very well. Yeah.
Okay, that
yeah.
makes sense.
Now we have to guess, Jordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. You know so much.
I think you're giving. Let me see the shoes.
Can I say-
Let me see the shoes.
Well,
I don't know much about it, but are you a Virgo?
no.
I think you're giving Scorpio.
I am a water sign, but I'm not a Scorpio.
Oh damn,
Okay,
Aquarius.
What are the water?
Aquarius is not a water sign,
Is
actually.
Cancer a water sign?
Cancer is, but I'm a moon. I'm a Cancer moon. I'm a Pisces.
Okay.
Oh, you
My mom's
knew
a Pisces.
it.
You knew that?
Wait, why
did.
did you say Pisces?
My sister's a Pisces. I'm a Taurus.
The Taurus. That's what the Taurus Pisces pipeline is like. It's kind of crazy.
Wait, what is which sister?
Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole.
Yes.
Did you get similar energy from me in terms of like the Pisces-ness? Is that why you? Okay, got it. Okay, maybe. I don't know. It was a feeling. It was yeah.
What's the mascot for Pisces?
I'm a little fish.
The mascot.
I'm a
And
fish.
tell me, I don't know many Pisces in my life besides Nicole.
Yeah.
Tell me more about what a Pisces means. I don't know. I know what Libra is and I know what Scorpio is.
Yeah.
But I don't know like Pisces.
You know,
what makes you a Pisces.
I think I am very sensitive and emotional, and I think the placement of Pisces like in the calendar, like, correct me if I'm wrong, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like, I think it's where it lands, it like takes on a lot of like what came before it, which is I'm pretty sure every single sign. So I feel there's like there's a heaviness to it, but also I am like a dreamer, and I'm like, I really play into that. I feel like when I'm writing songs, I'm able to kind of tap into that like really sensitive, emotional side. I don't know. Like I definitely identify with being a Pisces. Like Drew Barrymore is a Pisces. Olivia Rodrigo is a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
So like, you know, some like
good people.
brokenhearted, but also like Drew Barrymore is in her like I'm single and proud, and that inspires
So
me.
there's like a deep feeler,
yes,
like situation going on.
for sure, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're a Gemini. Do you identify with Gemini?
Geminis? Yeah, I identify. Yeah, I think so. Well, we get a lot of hate also.
Yeah,
You shouldn't get hate.
Thank you so. You all heard that, right?
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
no,
Yeah.
you don't deserve the hate.
Thank you. And we get a lot, and it's really unfair.
Because people are like, you're two-faced.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you don't know anything.
I'm multifaceted, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or two-faced.
Exactly.
But no, we actually have like all of our sun sign, our moon, and our rising are all the same signs, just in different like orders.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
It's beautiful.
I love this. And I very beauteous.
Yeah. And then I'm a Libra, which the only thing I know about that is balance.
Very balanced.
Decisiveness. And we don't get hate. People love Libras. Does Pisces get hate?
I think Pisces does tend to get some hate.
Because you cry a lot?
Maybe it's like you're too much, too sensitive type thing, but also like, I don't fucking care. I think every sign has something people say, like
good and bad.
Good and bad. Yeah, exactly.
I forgot the term for it, but there's this idea that like people that have emotions are like bigger than normal people. Like you feel love differently than I feel love. Do you feel like your emotions are like bigger than like the regular person?
I do have big emotions.
Yeah.
I also just like really, now that I'm on the Current Besties podcast, I just like, as someone, I've been single for a really long time, like many years, and my friends are everything to me. And I also just have always been a quality over quantity type person. Like I really love like a deep connected friendship. I think it's just one of the most beautiful forms of love that we have as humans. And my friends are just like so important to me. And like, I'm the kind of person that like would rather go to like, if I had to choose between like a bar where you could talk to someone or like a club where it's like really loud and you're just like dancing and stuff, I'd rather go somewhere where I can like really get into a good convo with someone and like share those moments together. I feel like those create the best memories for me when you're just like lost in a good conversation with someone. Love that.
Do you like a one-on-one?
Love a one-on-one.
Thank you so much.
Love one-on-one and group settings. Like, but with my friends, I love carving out time for the one-on-one time because I don't know, like that's so important to me.
Yeah.
And I think also is like, as a single person, that's important to me. Like, I think like a lot of the intimacy I would have gotten or would be getting from like a romantic relationship in a lot of ways I do get from my friendships. Like that special quality time. Like that's one of my love languages. I love quality time with someone where it's like uninterrupted, just us. Like we can just like sit in silence and exist together, read on opposite sides of the couch. Or we could be like, at a brewery, drinking a beer, at a bar, whatever, like at a park. Like I love it all. Like I love connection.
How long have you been single for?
I've been single for a long time.
That's okay.
Down the lens, please.
I've been single for a long time. My last like serious committed relationship was 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how long were you guys together?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like my college love.
Wait, so you met when you moved to LA?
No. We broke up when I moved to LA. So that was like my last couple of years of college. And then when I decided to move to LA, we broke up. And
Are you guys still like, can you be friends with an ex?
I think so actually we have stayed connected, although we haven't spoken in like 2 years.
Yeah.
But like the last time I saw him was when I was on tour and he came to my show on my last tour in DC.
Oh, wow.
And that was like really beautiful. Like it was really sweet. He brought his friend. He was like living in DC at the time. He might still be there. I don't really know. But we had like reconnected briefly before the show. And then I spontaneously was like, hey, like I'm going to be in DC. If you want to come to the show, I'll have 2 tickets for you at will call. Like, please come. And he did. And it was really sweet. It was really sweet. I have written a lot of songs about him.
That's what I was going to be like, wait a second.
Yeah, because this album it feels like a breakup album.
So this album has nothing to do with him.
Okay, great.
But my first couple of records definitely had a lot of songs inspired by him.
Does he know what songs are about? Like, can he be like, oh yeah?
Yeah,
and name the songs and what inspired them.
I could. I would.
Sure you could.
I mean,
Did you feel like kind of like, because like I also take people in my life and I blast them to the internet in various ways. Do you feel like as a songwriter, like, is there like can I even say this? Is there like, or do you just like put it all out
who
on the
cares?
floor and just like, we're broken up, who cares? He'll take it the way he takes it.
Yeah, like if I'm writing something bad about you, I feel like you deserve it. So like that's my mindset. Like what is like Taylor Swift was like, just don't give me a reason to write a bad song about you, or like a mean song about you. You know what I mean? But like all the songs I've written about my ex were all honestly like really beautiful songs, and like they meant a lot to me. And this record was more. There is not a lot of specific things I can say, and I know you want the tea. Maybe that should have been like the thing I had a boundary with, but no, like this
We're working
was
on your boundaries.
well, okay, I will say, and I've been sitting with this for a while. A lot of these songs were written about people in the industry.
Oh, okay.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah.
And there was just like a person I worked with for a long time, and
First and last name.
and I had some angry feelings, and I was coming out of working with that person and coming into this new album. And anger has always been a really difficult emotion for me to express. I think it is for most people, because I think it's not a pretty emotion to express. And I think as someone who is always kind of like a little bit more anxiously attached, I'm afraid to express anger because I'm afraid of how that will make you feel. Yeah. But coming into this record, there was a lot of angry. I was pissed. And I feel like I haven't really fully given myself permission to be pissed in a lot of my past projects. And I was pissed. So I wrote some songs, and and it felt so good. And I loved writing those songs at the beginning. But as I was writing those angry songs, I started uncovering more and more just like about myself. And I think that's where you get some of like the later songs in the album.
This is the week that your album comes out.
Yes.
It comes out on Friday.
It does.
How do you feel? Tell us about the album. Tell us about how you're feeling right now.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, this album was my turning 30 record. I turned 30 when I started writing it, which at the time I was like, I don't feel any different at all. I feel quite the same. And the deeper I got into, now I'm 31, but like the deeper I got into the year of becoming 30, I think, like there were just like certain things I wanted to, there was just a lot that I learned about myself. And I think with every album, you're in a different phase of life. And this album was, coming out of this like really unhealthy, toxic professional relationship that really had a chokehold on me, like as an artist in this crazy industry. Like there's a lot of vulnerability with that. And there was a lot I wanted to release and let go. But it started kind of as like, I thought it was going to be like a breakup kind of like fuck you record. And it became this like really beautiful like body of work where, I'm learning and growing as a 31-year-old. And there are things, there are ways I view life now that are very different than how I viewed it when I was making my first album. And at the same time, I think there's a lot of accepting that I am still me. And like, I do kind of struggle with the same stuff. And like, maybe that's just what it means to be human. But there were a lot of painful things I went through in my 20s. And I think when I look back on it retrospectively, which is where the title kind of comes in, you look back and you're like, damn, like if I'm looking at my younger self, I'm like, you are going through a lot and you feel a lot of pain and you feel this constant need to like please everyone around you and like be good. And even though that was painful, I'm really proud of you because I think you needed to go through that to get to where you are now. So that's kind of like the album vibe. It's like a mixture of like pop rock nostalgia and some vulnerability and, things that you think about when you're 30. There's a song called Normal People that's like kind of, this like
normal people.
Thank you.
Yeah, the album is so good. And like, but there's certain songs like Normal People that just like really like
thank you
jump out at you.
I also kind of feel like personally attacked by some of your songs and lyrics because I just resonate so much with like a lot of the stuff you're speaking about. Thanks. Like Normal People, you're talking about people in your life that are like in relationships or have houses and stuff, and you're like not trying to ascribe to that type of lifestyle. Yeah. And I feel like I'm the last single person in my friend group, and everyone is like married or has kids, like has houses, or like a mixture of all the above. There was one lyric that I really like. You said, what did you say? You said like they don't like have sex with the lights off because they can't look at themselves.
Yeah. I know. It's actually interesting. I'm getting like some hate comments from people who are like sad that you need to view it that way, or like not everyone is. And I'm like, okay, so for me,
wait, what's the hate coming from?
like because I'm basically saying normal people who are like married with kids like don't have like are fucking with the lights off, like they can't even look at themselves. Like people are offended. Like not most of the comments are like I relate, but some, but there are some like I mean there are some comments that were almost like offended by that line, and to that I say, I have many friends in lovely marriages who have children who I love, who they love. I am a middle child from a family I love, and I love my parents, and they've been through a lot in their marriage, and it's been incredible to see them like grow old together and like just like go through life together. For me, the song is kind of playing with, it's a mixture of like true feelings and also what you tell yourself to not want something. Yeah. It's like, I did imagine myself at 31 married with kids when I was a kid. Like I did. And now I'm there and I'm like also like so single and like, I'm single too. Hey. Anyway,
at the end of the episode, we're gonna see if you guys are gonna go on a date together.
We'll swap chairs. Yeah.
I'm blushing. Okay. Okay. No. But anyway,
single people, you're single.
No, I'm just like
people who are married don't have sex with the lights on, which can I say like, also triggered me because I haven't seen my husband naked in like 5 years.
It's all I'm trying to say is that there are some people who are fucking with the lights off because they're unhappy. I also know that there's a lot of happy people in relationships. Sometimes you tell yourself things to make it easier that you don't have it. You know what I mean? But that song wasn't supposed to be the original focus of the album, and now it is the focus of the album, and I'm so happy about that because that song feels the truest to me in this moment right now. Like I feel that song the most.
So quick question.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to move past this.
Yeah.
How light are the bedroom?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So like,
pitch black.
Did you prefer lights on, lights off?
I want lights off.
Or does it depend on who's there?
Are you talking for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to fuck with the lights off. I want eye contact. I want to be able to see you. Okay. When I say that I'm like, they're unhappy, they're just like, they don't even want to look at each other when they're making love, you know? Like, because I do know people in unhappy relationships too. And I look at that and I'm like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to settle on shit. Yeah. Like, I actually think this might be a hot take. Yeah. I think a lot of people settle, and I'm like, because of like our societal pressure to like be married and have a family. Like, I think to actually find like a true soulmate in a person is like really hard. And I'm like, if you're in a relationship and you're happy, like I believe it. Like I really do. But I also think that there are people who are in relationships for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
He definitely looked well, you're in a relationship.
He looks straight in my eyes. You know what? This podcast is making me very uncomfortable as someone who's been in a relationship for 10 years.
I love you and your man.
Are you a lights on or lights off, Uly? Just putting it up there.
Dim. I like a dim. Like
I don't know how light the light. I don't want like the lights.
We don't want like this like studio lighting.
Right now we have 3 huge lights on. Like I don't need this.
Yeah, this is
not this.
This is OnlyFans lighting. We're not doing this.
I don't need every mood lighting.
I like some mood lighting. I like a little dim. Sometimes maybe this is a hot take. Sometimes the lights are off. And sometimes the lights are off, and I think that's okay.
And that is okay.
And I think that's okay.
That is okay. Yeah. Like sometimes you're just you just want a dark room moment.
I think we do tend to on this. You see this lamp right here?
Yeah.
That one's a little on, about 50% color red.
Ooh, that's sexy. I love a red light. That's sexy. Love that.
Yeah. Jazz?
I'm lights off, actually.
Like fully off, like in the dark?
I think so, because also your eyes adjust and you can see enough.
Okay, that's real.
And also it's like, you know, like when you lose one sense, everything else gets heightened. I feel like when that happens, like everything is sort of like...
Oh, he's into like blindfolded,
I try a lot of things. Yeah.
Do you like blindfolded? Do you like blindfolded?
We'll never say no. You know,
okay, you're up for that.
Just totally down.
Love
totally.
a can-do attitude. Yeah. No, lights off is fun because then you're like, then it's like, it's not like role playing, but then you kind of can like, I don't know, be a little bit like more of the character of yourself.
That's fun.
You know what I mean? So a little.
I like
more
the heightening of the other senses.
Feels a little more like dangerous too.
And I don't know if this is a hot take.
Not everything you say is a hot take. If you preface it that way.
I actually prefer daytime sex, which lights are all on.
Natural lighting. Big naturals.
On. Because again, 9 p.m. I get very sleepy. And I want to go to bed.
Sure.
And like, I think society has told us,
have sex
end of the
before
night.
bed.
Yeah. Like, so for me, like a daytime situation is actually my most preferred. Again, 1 to 3 p.m.
I was going to say midday or morning? Midday.
Not morning. I also am not a morning person. I'm not a night person. I'm not a morning person. You're
an afternoon girl.
Like
Perfect. Yeah.
Like 12 to 3 p.m. Perfect. So in that sense, the lights are all the way on.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love a man who loves both.
There you go.
Yeah.
We can do both.
Is that the song that you feel like has gotten a lot of hate comments? Or
No, it really, it's not like
it's a controversial song.
The only other hate comments I'm getting on that song is I'm like being dramatic in like a bathtub, like being like dramatic and gay in a bathtub, and like
it is very dramatic.
It's dramatic, and people are like, It is interesting though, because I've seen a couple comments being like, I never thought I'd see a man sitting like this in a tub, and I guess I am a little confused at that. I'm like, that's kind of weird to say. I think or like people are like, get up. I'm like, let me fucking live.
Well, first of all, I love this album. It's so good. My favorite song is Coulda Not. I just such a bop. But another song. I Still Do.
Yes.
You talk about like I'm sure I've done this. I think we all have, where you sort of like take on the traits of a partner that you're kind of with sometimes. Is there like a former JORDY era when you did that you kind of look back on and cringe? Like I have an era where I was like, I had an ex who was really into like luxury items. So now I was like buying all this Gucci, Louis Vuitton shit that I could not afford.
Are you talking about when I'm like, I'll shave my head?
Yeah.
Be more like a man?
Yeah.
Feel more like a man?
Yeah.
When I was writing that verse, it came from more of like a code switching perspective.
Okay. Yeah.
So like, I think as queer people, like we want to feel safe, and we want to feel I think it is like a safety thing. I don't know, like you walk into rooms and like depending on the energy, like you code switch. And like I think like growing up, like my relationship with like my masculinity and my femininity and like finding what like feels good for me and just like me being myself, I think that there have been rooms where I didn't feel as safe exploring my like femininity. So it's like I'll lower my voice. I'll like do what I can just so that you think that I'm chill and good. And like, you know what I mean? So I think with I Still Do, it really came from a place of, that's me kind of looking at the whole record, because it's like the second to last song. And I'm like, look, I've grown. I'm really proud of like where how far I've come. And at the end of the day, sometimes I still just want to feel good enough to be just like myself, so that's where that song came from. But it's interesting that you heard it from like bringing on like a trait from like a partner, because because even like listening to songs now, like songs that I've written, sometimes they mean different things like depending on where I'm at, and I'm like, like even this morning I was like, even Coulda Not in a lot of those angry songs, yes, it was kind of like directed at a person, but I could also say that like it's kind of directed at the industry sometimes. It's like people have made me feel like really valid in like my talents and like who I am as an artist, and then I've been dropped by a label. I've gone through like many chapters of this journey in this industry, and so it's interesting the way that you look at songs.
Yeah, maybe I was just going through something.
I still think that's cool. I do think that's cool.
Your triggers are not his responsibility.
That's very true.
That's why music is cool, because you can interpret it in many different ways.
Another song, Sick, which I really like. So again, something I was kind of connecting to. So you're talking about like there's
You're sick.
We're going through a lot. But there's like correct me if I'm wrong or I got it wrong. There's like a guy that's like probably a really good thing for you, but it doesn't make you like
doesn't make my skin crawl.
Doesn't make your skin crawl. Yeah. So do you think that is a I mean at this point now, is that a good thing, or can that be perceived as like a toxic trait, a self-sabotaging trait.
No. Like I think it's for me, it was also like when you're coming out of a toxic thing.
Yeah.
I think when someone's like treating you really well, it is this kind of like transition where you're like, hold up, like this feels new, and like, why isn't my body like immediately running towards it? Like, why don't I want this? Like, this is what I should want, right? I'm like the first to own that like I've had a lot of like unlearning to do, and like I do like I am more anxiously attached, and I think we all kind of can relate to that feeling of like liking a chase and then things feel different or whatever. But at the same time, like I do want to be with someone good. You know what I mean? I think that there's like a healthy amount of like skin crawling that like you want from your partner. Like you want to keep them on your toes a little bit. But no, I think for me that was also in the context of like coming out of something toxic and then suddenly being presented with something genuinely great. And you're like, why don't I want this right now? This is what I should want.
Yeah.
But no, I think people might say that it is a toxic trait. It might be.
How did you interpret the song?
Well, game recognized game. Yeah.
Like you relate. It's I think we all.
Right.
But I think like the older you get, the more you realize that like love is different than infatuation. I think you can be like infatuated with someone and feel like sick by them, but like that person is like not going to be your like life partner. Like you want your partner to bring you calm, you know what I mean, and peace. Well, also maybe like teasing you a little bit, you know what I mean?
That.
Yeah.
Rapid fire question. So in relationships, because we're growing, we're like in our 30s now. What is like in a relationship? What's your best quality as a partner, and what's like the quality you could probably work on? Because when we're not all innocent when it comes to issues happening.
No, totally.
And you can answer this too, Uly.
Best quality and worst quality in a partner,
or in yourself.
Yeah.
In yourself.
Yeah.
I do. I think I'm a good listener. I do. I really like, even when I'm like writing songs with people, like for other people, or like if I'm on a date, like I really do try to like ask a lot of questions and like learn about someone, like listen to them and like hear about what they're passionate about and like what they do, what they like to do. And I've always thought of myself as a really good listener. I think maybe like a trait that I don't like as much as maybe, and again, like I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, but like when I was in my relationship, which was when I was a lot younger, I needed like a lot of validation. Like there was a lot of anxious attachment there. And I think that like, I believe in secure attachment. I believe that you can get to a place with someone where like you kind of like earn that security together and like work through each other's shit. But like, I don't know. I'm like an anxious guy. So like sometimes I need the little check-in. I need a little check-in. Maybe that's not viewed as like a bad thing, but I think it's an insecurity maybe when I'm like, fuck, I really just like want to check in with this person and make sure like everything's good. Like sometimes I need that. And I think that has like annoyed people in the past.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like, are you mad at me?
Totally.
Like, are you mad at me?
Total. I'm very much that. Even that friend, or like, just being like, hey, are you mad?
Yeah.
Love you. Are you mad?
Like,
you know what I
are
mean?
you mad at me? You can tell me.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Uly?
Best and worst quality?
Yeah, let's end on a therapy session.
As a person?
Well, that was a different thing. In a relationship, as a partner.
My best quality. Thank you so much for asking this question.
Wow, what a fabulous question.
What an amazing question. My best quality is I'm a very giving partner, I think. So like I definitely like my acts of service is like high for me as like showing someone love. So I definitely like give a lot to my partner, and like that's how I show that I care for them, is that like I want them to feel as the most comfortable as they can be. My worst quality, if I can find one, is probably I need a lot of attention.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
I need a lot of attention. And so that can get kind of annoying. And also, I think just with my...
multiple bad qualities. You're about to say another one?
Well, I just think it goes with the attention maybe one. But like, I feel like in my line of work, a lot of things can be like the Uly world. And I feel like that doesn't give to my significant other.
I relate to that. I can
Do you know
relate
what
to
I'm saying?
that.
Like
yeah.
I'm like career oriented.
Totally.
Like, what's my video going to be? What's my next project? And it kind of can feel like, oh, like it's all about Uly, which isn't It's something we're figuring out.
Totally. I feel like a lot of creatives probably, I don't know, like imagine being like, I don't know, Anne Hathaway's husband, Adele's husband, or like, I don't know. It's like any movie star. It's like, how do you, it's tough. And I'm career oriented as well. So I think it's like finding someone who's like chill with that, but also, you know, like that is just your job.
Yeah. And it's like Ernesto is very chill, but sometimes it can be like,
like, what about me?
Yeah. Or like, oh, okay, like you have another thing or whatever, you know,
totally.
Like, it's like, I don't know if I want to go. How about you, Jess? Best and worst quality?
Best quality is probably loyalty. I think with my friendships too, like it takes a lot for me to like let somebody in. And so when you're in like my circle, like I will do anything for you, very ride or die, which kind of leads to my bad quality, which is kind of like obsessive. I think I get like someone becomes like my whole world, which I'm definitely getting better at now. But I kind of like make them the sun, which is kind of like annoying because they're not the sun.
It's just it's one of those things that where I'm like hearing of like all of our collective like worst qualities, and I think in a lot of ways those are like. I mean, we feel a lot. We're feelers, you know, feelers. And it's like I think it's hard because in every relationship there's gonna be baggage and pros and cons and things that we all need to work through in a partnership. You know, it's being a human is complex.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Relationships are hard.
Before we let you go, we do have a question that we ask all our guests. You being our first guest.
Our inaugural guest.
But this is the Current Besties podcast.
Yes.
We are Current Besties. We've been best friends for almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years, yeah.
Almost 20 years.
Wow.
Who is your current bestie? And like, how did you like know that they were like your current bestie?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a funny story. I am one. I have like my pods of like besties who also like I feel like all know each other because like they all know that like they're people that like I love, so now they love each other. It's like I think that's always like such a beautiful thing when you see your besties connecting. Yeah. I have these two best friends from college, Tori and Olivia, and they both live in New York, although Olivia has been living in Houston because her fiance was in residency for med school. Now they're back in New York, but we have like a long distance friendship and we're like constantly talking. Like I would not be here without them. I love them so much. They're my besties. But I needed to mention Olivia too, because like Olivia knows how much I love her. But with Tori, I just have like a really funny story of like when we met and how we met. But it was freshman year of college and we were both auditioning. We all met in the same like production of like a student written musical that was like made of James Taylor songs. Like it was kind of funny. It was like, I feel like there was like 7 or 8 of us. Like this was like one of my favorite moments of like college, like my freshman year. It was like this beautiful show and we were just like singing and being goofy. And at auditions for the show, maybe it was like callbacks, but I had just finished my callback and I was walking down like this stairwell and I thought I was alone and I was like singing to myself. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Natalie Weiss, but like she used to do Breaking Down the Riffs. Yeah. Did you ever listen to that series? There's this incredible singer, Natalie Weiss, where she would take iconic riffs and like break them down so that we could learn them. And I was obsessed with that at the time because like I love to sing. And there was a Mariah Carey riff that she broke down from is it Lead the Way or I don't know what song it is, but it's like I'm just gonna do it because like this is like a part of the story and this might sound terrible, I don't know, but it's like over, like it's like this crazy riff thing.
Yeah, so beautiful.
But basically I'm walking down the stairs and to myself I'm like over. And then all of a sudden I hear, like from like the floor below me. And I was like, hello? Like, who are you? And I like run down and she's like, Natalie Weiss, Breaking Down the Riffs. I know it. And I was like, we're meant to be besties. And so literally ever since then, we were in that show together. And we love each other so much. And we were roommates 3 years, sophomore year, junior year, senior year.
Yeah.
And she's one of my best friends in the world. And we met through a riff that we both liked to sing. And it was just like a cute story I love to tell.
Yeah.
Very, very Glee.
Very Glee.
Very much
Hearing
Glee.
someone singing in the shower.
Very Glee.
Yes, yeah.
It was sick.
I love Natalie Weiss. I DM'd her for a TV show. She responded.
Oh, she did respond.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
did she say what she said? Did she pass or did she?
I don't know, but she did an interview. It was really good.
She was just nice enough to respond.
Decency to respond to a DM.
It's okay. Well, we're all growing. We're all changing.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Well, Jordy, thank you so much for coming to the Current Besties. I feel like you're one of our besties now.
I want to be a part of the crew. I love it here.
Yeah. We're so excited about your album coming out on Friday.
Thank you.
So excited for your opening party, release party on Thursday.
It's gonna be so
which
cute.
we self-invited ourselves to, but we'll be there.
No, you're invited. Yeah, you're invited.
Tell the people where they can find you.
Okay, you can find me at Jordy Music on Insta. I think it's I Am Jordy on TikTok. And Jordy on all streaming platforms. And my album In Retrospect comes out on Friday. I mean, it's out now. No, it comes out on Friday. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jordy.
Love you guys.
And if you like the podcast, you can follow me at Uly and Ernesto, and you can follow the podcast at Current Besties Pod.
Before I do that, Julie, is this camera recording? Okay, great. You can find me at Jazz_Trice. Make sure you leave a rating, write a review, tell all your friends about this podcast, and show us and Jordy some love, you guys.
Please.
Okay, see you here next week. Bye.
Bye.